Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. I got a new aesthetic. I have I've spent I've just been deep into seeing all the things that Claude can do. Um like doing stuff in OBS that I didn't even know it was possible to be done. You know what I mean? Um so by any normal standards, if I were to make like a streaming guideline, streaming background, streaming theme, the first thing I actually did when I was looking to kind of make a new theme was I went to like some stock image websites and tried to figure out if there was a theme that I liked, but they all looked like fake and gamer. Like everything was like esports themed, and I was just looking for something that was kind of minimal but modern, and so that was insanely complicated to do, you know, because they just didn't exist on any of the stock footage stuff. So I was like, well, I wonder what Claude could do. So I asked Claude. Let me see if I can pull it up because I want to talk about this. It's pretty absolutely incredible what I've been able to do with Claude. Uh, let's see if this loads, or do I have to log in? Oh, okay, great, it did. Okay, so like I didn't even know a lot of this stuff was possible. Look at this, by the way. Look at this new feature. Me in the top right. Chat always with me. Uh, the chat is always with me. Uh, uh, I believe the chat is with me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Chat's there. Wait, no, wait. Here we go. Okay, let's see. Chat. Yeah, yeah. I think you guys. Oh, it's locked. So there we go. Yeah, yeah. You guys are there. Chat is with me. We're good to go. Okay, so this was kind of my prompting for this, but it was basically I wanted to make I wanted to make a live stream theme. So from browser to main, uh, so here's main, right, and then from browser, uh, yeah. So my sharing my browser right here, like just being able, like I wanted to seem all part of the same aesthetic and that sort of thing. So I mean, this thing did everything for me. The only thing I don't see that it does, I can't go back and show you. It gave me font selections, and so I just went through tons of different fonts until I found the font that I wanted. And then what it did was it created it created these see if you guys could see that just a little bit. It created these sort of HTML files, which is what surprised me because at first I thought it was going to just be image based, but it actually created HTML files that I was able to download, and then I can import those as overlays in 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 uh, in OBS. So I was able to actually. So here's one for example. It might be kind of hard to see. It's not letting me. Oh, let me do this. Here we go. Okay. So it gave me the HTML files, and it gave me like the blue to chroma key out where what you're looking at now, and then my camera, and then the place for the live chat, and it just and then I found out, and I like because I was trying to make I think it was one of the last ones I did. Um, I mean I went through a lot of revisions on here, but I was okay. So here it is. So I was trying to get uh to be able to live stream on Discord to have guests, right? So you have two panels. But my problem was, it would always generate guest name. And so I asked Claude, I said, hey, I need it to be either blank or somehow editable. Because if I'm just importing the browser like that, it's not going to be able to, like, I can't like just have it say guest name. I wanted to say the individual's name, like we had Doug 10 April on. I wanted to say Doug 10 April, with the guest name, right, or social media account or whatever. Well, it added HTML code that OBS recognizes, so I'm able to actually just within OBS Live just change the text on the HTML. And I didn't even know that was possible. Like Claude, in designing themes and elements for me, is actually teaching me more about OBS and live streaming. It's unbelievable, man. Like now that I know that I can add editable. I was anything I wanted editable. I just had a text layer, but the fact that I don't need that and I can just have a live edit of text like in OBS is it's pretty absolutely incredible, and I'm super stoked about it. So that is kind of so let me just show you my scenes. I have my this is my browser setup you're looking at now. I have my main right here, and then I have this is shared Discord screen. I might go muted because I don't know if I put the audio, but this will be what the shared Discord screen looks like. And then it has this versus thing here, but I have an updated version that I got. They removed that because it was kind of misplaced. But yeah, so that's isn't that's insane? And I absolutely love it. Super stoked about it. And let's see. I want to first off, if you're watching, if you could do me a favor and enter the chat, that would be helpful. I'm seeing some stuff here on Restream that makes me think the chat is not working, but it's also possible nobody's watching because I haven't figured out. I've seen like the more I stream, the less the social media platforms push it, which is weird. It's weird. But that seems to be kind of what's going on. So it's possible I'm talking to myself, but I'm used to that. So I do that all the time. So okay, so let's do this. Let's get into the show's topic today. And before so yeah, let's get into the show's topic today. First thing I want to do something that I think is, and so here's the thing. Like I know we're talking about Matt Walsh. But I don't know if he's I suspect that Matt Walsh is rage baiting. I think he's just joking. Anytime Matt Walsh says something about anime, or just trashing the arts, like I'm pretty sure he's joking. But the issue I have is that it doesn't do much to instill confidence in his base about culture and entertainment. It's really easy to rage bait him, right? Like it's super easy to rage bait him. But I don't know if it's as helpful as he thinks it might be. And so let's go. This is actually a decent post I saw of his. It says, Matt Walsh says, this is why I get so annoyed at dumb conservatives who denigrate sports ball or whatever. Sports are a fundamental part of culture, just like art. You can't pretend that you want to preserve American culture while at the same time totally dismissing these elements of culture. You don't have to be a fan of any particular sport, but to write off the whole thing as beneath you just makes you a pretentious dork at best or a nihilist at worst. So, so this is the conversation on sports, but it's interesting. He talks about the degrading of art and American culture and the importance of it, and how he can't just degrade sports, obviously, because sports matter, but you can degrade other things that are part of culture, which I don't understand. So if I go here, he has, Dear Donald Trump, please arrest anyone who posts AI slop and anyone who reacts positively to it in your comments and send them all to federal prison. The Constitution gives you this authority under Article 8, Section 12. No need to fact check me. I'm an esteemed legal expert. So obviously, that's a joke. I'm not an idiot. I know that's a joke. But talk like it's one thing to complain about AI slop. It's another thing to say, hold on, guys. This is just the beginning. This is just day one. This is version 1.0. This is something that I think, because conservatives are so hostile to anything new immediately, like that's their immediate reaction to anything new, is just to be against it. And I think it's super important that we actually be on the forefront of it and be the ones that are optimistically looking at this stuff. And so going back to Matt Walsh, this was the post that really, I want, first off, let's look at this trailer. Let's look at this trailer for, this trailer. I'm gonna have to look at this. I'm gonna have to fix this because when it goes full screen, it's not exactly full screen, is it? But we'll have to. Well, oh look, it covers me up. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to fix that. So we're gonna have to let's see. So we won't be doing full screen at today's stream, but that is a good note.
Half and half.
You can only do an
So first off, this game is called Karen's. This game looks absolutely insanely good. But basically, you're a Karen who has to go into the shopping mall and destroy it. So
breadsticks are extra.
I'm sorry, ma'am. That's our policy.
unbelievable. This looks so much fun. It's basically just a rage room, right? It's basically just a rage room. I love this line. All who remain will remember her name. So, by the way, I want to play that game on stream. I'm hoping to do that. I think that'll be a lot of fun. So I am planning to do that. But here's what Matt Walsh says. He says, this is funny because it's the exact opposite of what Karens do. They're basically the only ones trying to maintain some sense of order and decorum in customer service settings. It's mostly black teens who are destroying shopping malls, as we all, of course, know. Again, trashing on pop culture to make a political point. He's prioritized. I feel like, and I know it's a joke. I'm not an idiot. I know it's a joke. But it seems like anytime there's any sort of art or pop culture sort of thing, Matt Walsh's response to it is always to take the negative approach. And I don't know if he really believes that, or he gets tons of great engagement when he trashes anime. I suspect it's pure rage bait. But what I would like to see from Matt Walsh is, just as he was talking about sports being integral to arts and culture of a nation, I want to see him talk about some actual art and entertainment that he really likes. And here's the thing, Matt Walsh, because anybody can talk about art and entertainment that they like. This is my challenge to Matt Walsh, and I know he's watching this because, you know, he watches people with literally 0 viewers all the time live stream. It's totally worth his time. But in case he just happens to see somebody tag him and this, here's my request. I want you to post entertainment, art, story, culture, art, whatever. But I want you to do it. Excuse me. But I want you to do it from the position of, here's some young, unknown, independent artists and filmmakers that I think that you would absolutely uh, fall in love with? Like, this is my question, and this is my question to any conservative influencer, because it's not just Matt Walsh. I think I'm just trashing on Matt Walsh because I've seen his anime posts and all this other sort of stuff that he does. But I think he does have a reputation for trashing on arts and entertainment a lot. Um, but what I would like Matt Walsh to do is to use his platform to promote uh, really talented filmmakers and artists that no one's ever heard of before. Like that's how you win. Anybody can be a critic, but I think, or exclusively critical, is probably more of the right way to say that. Anybody can be exclusively critical, but the challenge is not to complain about uh, the not to be cynical, but the challenge is also being cynical about the things that require being cynical for in a good way, but also saying, yeah, but here's people that are doing it. You know, here's the people that are doing it, that are getting their hands dirty. Their stuff might not be classical reformational sort of art history level. It might not be mind blowing, uh, but there's a seed of brilliance there, and that is worth valuing. Because here's the thing: conservatives only value artists who are successful. They don't value artists on the grind, and that's why we don't have incubation. That's why we don't have any development. That's why we don't have any any a grassroots sort of creative art movement. You know, we're trashing AI slop. And I just don't think that is a sustainable position. Going back to Matt Walsh's analogy going back to Matt Walsh's analogy about uh, 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 I'm seeing something that says this chat is open. That's on X. I'm seeing it on my stream, but I'm not seeing it in my X chat feed. There we go. Okay, I just had to refresh my X chat feed. Thanks, Victor. Um, so, uh, so, so we don't see anybody really pushing new talent, right, anymore. uh, we just don't see that anymore, and I don't know why. I don't know why we don't see that anymore. But I think we need to build up and promote younger creative artists. Like that is what needs to happen. That is the thing that makes people think I'm insane. I talk about this all the time, the importance of building up talent incubation, younger artists, independent artists. We're so obsessed with the successful celebrities in Hollywood. You know, we want conservatives that are doing multi-million dollar productions, and that's a good thing. I absolutely think that that's a good thing to do. The issue I have is just that that's the only thing, and it should not be that way. We need to build an army of grassroots independent artists and filmmakers, talent, whether it's AI artists, whether it's actual independent filmmakers, whether it's animators, whether it's documentarians. Well, probably less on the documentarians, but even with documentaries is a great point, because documentaries don't get promoted unless the director is a well-known figure. So it really doesn't even matter how good the documentary is, what the documentary is talking about, because it's all about who made it. A place call says, sometimes I think conservatives are just want to be Asians. Asian parents like art, have their kids do art, but don't encourage them to pursue it as a career. Oh, that's absolutely true, man. That is the absolute truth. Let me see if I can fix my chat on my main, because it seems like it's a little bit. There we go. I think that might be a little better. There we go. All right, that fits. It fits. You know, fits in the window. No, that's absolutely true. But I don't think the Asian parents are wrong, because conservatives haven't built up pipelines in which independent art and talent can be a successful career. When I see AI artists that are making these phenomenal stories using AI and doing all this sort of stuff, it just blows my mind how incredible it is. Door Brothers, I think, was one of them that did some stuff. I think they did some stuff with Jake Paul or Logan Paul last week. Like the stuff they're doing is absolutely incredible, and it is legitimately storytelling. I don't know. You know, this is a thing, like when it comes to AI, I don't think a lot of people have really like spent time deep prompting. Like actually spending an hour or two prompting one thing. Like I did for this stream format. It took a lot of time. I was going back and forth. I was making revisions. I was telling it what I wanted. I was having it make it for me. It was very hands-on. And so a lot of the complaints you see when it comes to AI, whether it's AI movie making or AI storytelling or writing or anything like that, it's all, well, the machine is just doing it for me. That's not, you're not going to get a good outcome if the machine just does stuff for you. There's a lot of iteration, there's a lot of commanding of the prompt. And that is what I've learned. But also, over the past few weeks or so, I have felt more creatively alive than I have in a very long time. I feel like I can do anything. I can do, like, there's nothing I can't do. And it's really been awesome. Like it's been awesome. So I'm gonna reshare my Facebook stream real quick, because usually Facebook gets more, is like my top. You know what it could be also? I didn't think about this, but this could absolutely be the case. But it says on some of these, in several places, it says kick.com. And I'm wondering if the AI is I wonder if the AI is blocking anything that references kick.com. Which it shouldn't. By the way, if you're watching, you should be following me on kick.com, because it's absolutely the best the best platform. And I keep 95% of all my super chats. I was thinking about it. The only reason I didn't do it is because I thought it'd be embarrassing. I was thinking about just doing a live stream, specifically with the goal of not, I'm not gonna stop the live stream until I get enough money in super chats and tips to take my wife out to dinner for anniversary. I was thinking about doing that. I was getting over a cold, so I wasn't able to do it before our anniversary. But I was kind of like, I should do that. But then I thought, like, what if I'm just on there for like 12 hours and don't get anything at all? And then I'm just like, that would be a disaster. So I didn't do it. But one day, I'll have enough of a consistent audience that I can do fun stuff like that for my wife. It'd be really cool. So let's see. What else were we? What else were? So yeah. So back to prompting. I mean, look at these graphics I was able to make. Like, these graphics look so good, and not only that, like, these graphics look better than anything. Than anything I have seen on like templated websites, like where you pay for the themes. These things just look better. They look better. They're more minimal. They're not as crazy or out of the box. Like, you have this opening image I made, which well, I won't go to that because it'll start the music up. But you can, like, it's just animated. It's all animated in HTML. I'm gonna put some animations on my little emoji guy here and on the bottom of the screen at some point. It's just, dude, it's so amazing. It's so amazing what you can do. It's absolutely incredible. I'm super stoked, super excited about it. Um, and yeah, yeah. Let's see what else is happening. I mean, I haven't talked about the war much. I don't. The war stuff seems kind of just like a heated topic, and yes, this we have to talk about. This we absolutely have to talk about. Um, uh, but I need to go to the source before I share my screen because there's a lot of uh stuff. Okay, here we go. All right, y'all guys here. Okay, first off, as you guys know, I'm a big Alp guy. Love Alp. It's fantastic. Um, use it all the time. Uh, uh, and it is one of my favorite nicotine products of all time. So here we go. Out pouch, $100,000 reward. Read below. A truck carrying millions worth of Alp nicotine pouches has vanished while traveling from California to Kentucky. The shipment, which contained around 378,000 tins of Alp's new limited drifters line. By the way, I didn't even know about this drifters line. They didn't announce it. They had to announce it as a result of all the drifters getting stolen. But it's 6 milligram and 12 milligram, all fruit flavored pouches. It looks incredible. My mouth was watering just seeing like peach flavored. Yes, please. Peach flavored Alps at 12 milligrams. I'm not gonna do 12 milligrams. That would be very bad. Limited Drifters line was picked up in Southern California and bound for a warehouse in Kentucky. Tracking data showed the trucks moving east as normal before communication was suddenly lost. Investigators are now looking into whether the vehicle's location system was spoofed. The driver presented what looked like legitimate credentials at pickup, but those documents have since been determined to be fake. The real identity and whereabouts of the driver remain unknown, and the shipment has not been recovered. Alp is launching a national manhunt, offering a $100,000 reward for credible information that leads to the recovery of the stolen shipment of the conviction of those responsible. Contact tips@outpouch.com or local authorities with any information. And don't worry, Drifters is still coming. Delayed? Yes. Stopped? Not even close. This is going to be the biggest brand product release in nicotine history. Like this is going to be the biggest product release in history. So, Outpouch, if you're watching, I want the sponsorship, man. I want a sponsorship. I will sponsor. I'll do it for free, but it would be nice to get a selection of Alps just for pushing it. But look, I mean, I love the fruit flavors. I don't like the mint flavors of Alps so much. That's only because it just burns my lip way more than most normal humans. So it causes a problem on that front. But it looks like they have a potential image of the guy. I don't know if that's a potential image or whatnot. But it's $100,000 reward. Here's the truck, and maybe they do have an image of the guy. I wish they'd have better quality. Do they have any better quality images? I kind of want to do some testing. Would like use AI to track these people down. It would be awesome. But it seems like they didn't really put out high quality images though. Yeah, I mean maybe that's the only image they have. They should put some high res images up though. I love how they still have to put the warning this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. They still have to put that up. They must be required to post that on every single image that goes out. But this must have been the fake ID that was presented. Illinois. Is that Ruben? Alp, you need to give more facts, man. $100,000. I want to find it. I want to find it. I want the $100,000, but I'm gonna require like a complete case of drifters all to myself if I find it, and a year supply of Alps, and $100,000. That's what I would do. Honestly, that's what I would do. If I could find out who this guy is from Illinois and a fake, it's got to be a fake Illinois ID. And and man, this is crazy. I wonder if it's already in or was picked up. It was picked up in San Francisco. Was that Southern California? I wonder if it's already in Mexico. If they were using a GPS spoofer, it's probably long gone. How crazy would it be to be on a vacation in Cancun and someone's like, "Hey, you want some drifters?" And you're like, "Those aren't even out yet." Oh man, that excites me. I want to find that. I wonder if Claude can you know what, this will be fun. Let's just see if we can let's see if we can use AI to do some investigational research. Okay, let's just have fun. Let's go crazy. Okay, like who no one's. Let's do it. It's $100,000 on the line. We'll do it on. We'll do it live. We'll solve the case. So, Claude, can you browse any forums? Uh, and any forums for information or talk about, like they did this in public, right? But about Alps or Alps drifters, referencing Southern California, prior to last week. Let's do last week. And let's make this Claude Opus 4.6. All right. Yeah, because they're totally going to be talking about it in public and not like an encrypted signal chat. But wouldn't it be amazing? Wouldn't it be amazing? It just links you to a forum where they're discussing the heist, and we can get the 100K in lifetime supply of Alps. I've upped it. If this works, it's Tucker. I'm getting a lifetime supply of Alps. No, I don't want any. So yeah, so we just want posts from last week. This is so stupid. This is one of those things you do, and like the percentage of it actually working is zero, but if it works, it's an instant viral clip. You know? Let's see. The earliest published mention I could find was Outpouch post on X from February 2020. The new line was set to drop on February 24th with Island Peach and Kiwi Ice as the first flavors. Could not find any forum discussions, Reddit threads, or other community channels specifically linking Alp drifters. No. Okay. So only from Alp directly. Well, that stinks. Well, worth a shot. All right. It's worth a shot. So let me look at my bookmarks, see what else I got. I've been saving up some stuff for live stream lately. Let's see. A lot of the stuff I've saved. I mean, look at this. Like, you can do these artboards for animation right now. It's nuts. So you have your color palette, your style guide, all this sort of stuff, all your profiles of the character, and you're able to just make these. I mean, this is incredible. What did What did CC Grove say? It'll be a bot from Maltbook that read its user signal chats and went online to brag about his user. That would be crazy. That would be crazy if Maltbook had a post about their user's secret encrypted. I don't think those guys are going to be using AI and Claudebot though. Like that's the guy's not going to be using AI and Claudebot. Let's see. This guy's running meta ads for $0 a month. Let's see. By the way, here's a thread I did just since we talk about AI algorithms a lot. You put a lot of time and effort into writing a pretty comprehensive thread, and it gets the absolute least traction. I don't think X promotes threads anymore. Just so you know, don't waste your time on long threads. It does not work. And then, why did I bookmark my stuff so much? This is actually worth. This was let's see. Open this up. This is fascinating though, cuz I did want to talk about this on stream, um, because uh, so I did a thread, and I basically had AI generate for me a history of all the technology and how people were against new technology. Like, this is insanely relevant, especially for conservatives. Um, so oral storytelling. So writing so when people started writing stuff out instead of oral storytelling, the argument was the writing would weaken memory, replace living knowledge with lifeless symbols, and reduce true understanding. And then with paper, people thought paper was seen as cheap, wasteful, environmentally destructive. That hasn't changed. And unworthy compared to parchment or papyrus, right? So feared to flood society with low quality writing, right? Slop, right? So paper, the invention of paper, you would get slop, pulp slop. So printing press, feared to spread dangerous ideas, heresy, and misinformation threatened scribes' livelihood. So printing press would take jobs away. It feared it would spread dangerous ideas and misinformation. We see this a lot with AI right now, especially with like during war with Iran. You see this sort of, oh, it's going to spread dangerous misinformation and it's going to take jobs away. Photography is going to make painting obsolete. Painting is dead, seen as mechanical and soulless. That's people said of photography in 1839. Film dismisses lowbrow spectacle, morally corrupting and not real art. CGI 1990s feared to kill practical effects, criticized as fake. Now a lot of this stuff came true. It did kill all these things, but the result of it was much better than what we had. Although I think an argument could be made that practical effects still have a lot more value than CGI. But that's a whole nother discussion on how uh, humans interpret CGI and stuff as opposed to real stuff. So, uh, digital illustration is called too easy. It's lacking discipline and removes skill. So, don't draw on an iPad. Adobe Photoshop was labeled cheating and dishonest manipulation, accused of destroying trust in images. Exactly what AI did. 3D software is criticized as cold, artificial, and capable of emotion. That was proven wrong. Toy Story 1. And then music sampling accused of stealing sounds and lacking originality. Rap music was considered not real music because they used music samples. For a long time, they were fighting against that. And now only crazy people believe that hip hop music is not real music. And then AI tools accused of stealing art, replacing artists, and removing human intent. It's just phenomenal how at every major technological innovation we've had, at least since the 1800s, well, actually, oral storytelling and writing, I think Socrates and Aristotle actually debated writing versus memory. So way back, all the way back then to paper, trees, printing press, photography, film, CGI, digital illustration, Adobe Photoshop, 3D software, music sampling, and AI tools. It's all the same arguments over and over and over again. And it just continues. It just continues. So uh so yeah, oh, you know the one chat I don't have up? I don't have YouTube chat up. Hold on. Let me let me Restream is supposed to send even the YouTube chats. But because it's my first time using this chat app, it might not work. So let's find out. Shall we? I just don't like to ignore the chat. It makes it seem like you're not actually live. All right. Oh, see? There's one person in the chat. All right. Sorry about that, YouTube. I thought you would come through the restream, but apparently not for some reason. That is strange. And also, I'm not getting my most updated. Oh, okay. I did. Okay. That's so weird. Okay. I have to select. It was showing me an older stream that it was presenting the chat for on my window. Um, that is not okay. That is not okay. I don't like it. Why do I have to? Why can't there just be a single? Why can't there just be a single YouTube link for my channel that I always use? What? Can Claude help me with that? Can Claude help me figure out how to solve that problem? Uh, let's find out, shall we? Let's see. Claude, my YouTube account is I'm King Ginger. Sorry, I thought I there we go. Okay. Claude, my YouTube account is I'm King Ginger. When I live stream, I always have to find a new link to the chat to load as a doc in OBS. I need a single link for all my chats. Not, is that right? I need a single link for every time I go live so I don't have to add a new doc every time. It, I don't know why I tell it that it slows down the stream and creates delay and dead air. I don't know why I have to like do that. Bug fixing live. That's exactly it. That's exactly what we're doing. There should be a perpetual YouTube live link that every time I go live, I can just save one link and it just constantly updates the chat. Kick has that. My Kick chat link is exactly the same no matter what. I shouldn't have to get an API solution to be able to do that either. Like it's crazy. It says this is a classic YouTube live pain point. Look at this. Let me build you a self-updating OBS browser doc that page that automatically finds your current live stream chat every time you go live. One link forever. What? So it says, this is not possible, but I'm just going to build it anyway. Yeah, let's do this live. It's crazy, man. Hey, Christian Uploads. I'm sorry I missed your chat when you were first in on YouTube, but we're going to fix that problem so that doesn't happen again. So, suck, King. Yeah, man, this is what it's all about. Just build stuff with. Look at this. Let's go. Oh, I don't want to do this. Okay. Private information. Oh, I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to do that. I can't do that. We can't do that on stream. We can't give public API keys. Add a custom browser. This is what it's telling me to do. So it oh, snap. Like it already made it. So I just ooh, so it made this HTML file for me. That's pretty awesome. And then I just have to give my YouTube ID and my free API key. Oh, that's amazing. Well, we are going to incorporate this next time for sure, so we don't ever have to worry about this ever again. We gotta test this out. All right, we're gonna test this out, but I'm not gonna do the API keys on stream. Because that would be stupid. So what do? I got to go to that website, create new project. I don't want to use Google Cloud. Create a VM. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, the specifics of this is pretty complex. I can do my YouTube stream sub count automatically. Here, open, activate cloud. No. I don't want to start a free trial. I don't want to start a free Cloud Hub. Where is new project? Where is that though? Go to APIs and services and then go to library. APIs and services library. Ah. Did I search for YouTube? Aha! YouTube Data API v3. Is that what it wants me to do? Ah. Yep, that is what it wants me to do. Then what? Then what? And enable it. We just go to. It says it's enabled. Oh. Wait. Maybe not for a different channel. Aha. Oh, switch account. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, it's probably enabled for some other analytics thing that I was trying to do. We're going to manage credentials. Configure consent screen. Oh, this is complex. I don't. Do I have to do this? It didn't say I had to do this. Oh, that is from 2020, that API key. I don't need that anymore. What if I just want to do a new create credentials API key? Uh, All right. Okay, I got that. Okay, so now what do? I have to. Okay, so it looks like. Okay, let's try. Let's see if I can get this to work. Let's do it. It's just going to be a doc. It's not going to be custom browser doc, YouTube OBS API. And then the link is going to be the C path. Download this too. Yep. All right. Yeah. I hope you guys are having fun. I love this stuff, man. Like this stuff that you could just go and just makes like the amount of money you would pay money for this API to be developed by somebody. Like just like 2 weeks ago. And then YouTube chat doc is the name of the HTML. Apply. Ah, let's see if this works. I wish I could show you this, but there's security reasons. Let's see. Copy the API key. You can find your channel ID at youtube.com/account services. Where did that go? Did it not go to that link? Okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna make it happen. Got it. Okay. All right, let's see if this works. YouTube API returned 403. Check your API key and ensure data API v3 is enabled. Well, okay, see, we're bug fixing live. We're bug fixing live. Claude's really good at bug fixing, by the way. Here we go. All right. So it's not too boring for you. Maybe my polling is too quick. Place Call says see Seagroves is trying to get a local model built out for his use, and then Place Call says Hollywood is crying about Netflix buying Warner Brothers, hoping that Paramount would win. Now they're crying about Paramount, hoping they would lose. So true. That's because the search.list endpoint costs 100 quota units per call. At 30 seconds polling, you'd burn through YouTube's 10,000 daily quota in under an hour. That was a bad design on my part. Let me rebuild it using a much smarter approach. RSS feed free plus videos list 1 unit instead of search.list 100 units. That's a 99% reduction in API cost. Hey, thanks for saving me 99%. You should have done that the first time, Claude. That's crazy. It's crazy, man. The stuff we can do is out of control. All right, it's loading up. Kind of need some background music when we do this, don't we? We do need some background music while we're coding, you know? Some lo-fi. Let me pull up some lo-fi while we do this. MP3s. Let's see. What are some of the stream clips? Stream assets? No. Oh, it's probably my downloads folder. Yeah, here we go. Let's do lo-fi boom bap beat. Medium, no intro, short. Let's do the full thing. Okay. Here, and then put it in the browser, and then make sure it loops. Loop. Okay. Let's see if this helps. I don't hear it. There we go. Sweet. Sorry. Is that better? Is that better? Let me know if the best. Sorry. All right. So now I have a new YouTube chat doc, which we will replace. Yes. Then, all right. Docs, YouTube. All right. This is, let me put that API key in. Okay. Now, where did I get that YouTube ID at? Oh, here we go. All right, let's see if this works. Ready? All right, it says it's waiting for stream. The stream is there. Play School, is my mic still low? I can turn my mic up a little bit, I think. Let's see. I mean, I can crank it up a lot. You guys just let me know if it's like too, there we go. The problem is though, when I do shout, it like gets really like peaky in my ears. Well, it doesn't look like it is detecting the stream. It could be because I'm currently live and haven't started a new live. So I'll leave it up. We'll assume it works. And then next time I go live, I'll let you guys know. But that could be the issue. Man, that'll be awesome if that works. So let's see. Okay. All right. So, man, what else do y'all guys want to make with AI now that the world is at our fingertips and we can do whatever we want? James says, stop always complaining about Matt Walsh. I was very kind to Matt Walsh. If you missed it in the first few seconds, we didn't talk about it much. We've just been programming with API. I was very kind, and I know that he's joking. All I said was that the jokes, I don't think really help motivate people to build to build culture, and I stand by that. I stand by that. I will stand by that. So, yeah. So it's let's see. I'm hoping that works, because that'll be awesome if we just built OBS API for my chat live on stream. Kind of want to see what else we could build. Can we build a Kick viewer counter? Should we try that? Like, what else can we build for OBS? Like, like we could do anything we want. Let's do it. Let's do it. Can we build a Kick viewer counter for OBS? Let's give it a shot. This would be crazy. I don't know what Kick's APIs are. It's crazy. Okay, I have to tell you guys this. This is like, so when I was working for Apologia, we were trying to raise money for an abortion now. And so what I did, which was, I think, brilliant at the time. No one's ever done it before. It's so easy to do now, but like at the time, like it was not easy to do. It was not easy to do, but basically I had a friend who was a developer at the church, and whoa. What? I don't think I'll ever. I don't think that I can just code things. I don't think the fact that I can just code things will ever get boring to me. All right, let's see if this works. Yeah, let's see if this works. Kick viewer counting, ready? I'm so excited about this. I'm so excited about this. All right, hold on. This is crazy. Okay, doc. This actually would not be a doc. Let's make this a browser source. Add a browser. Create new. Okay. Put in this link. And then the file name. I'll share this as soon as it's up. 800 by 600, sure. No CSS code needed. And then hit OK. Well, the problem is I can interact with it. I'm King Ginger. Yes, yes, yes. size. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at this. There it is. Let's put it right. I think you can see it better under here. Look at that. Oh. And crazy, it did it in like it already knew my theme of my stream. Place Call asked if I was able to get TikTok running. I was actually not able to get TikTok running. I got it to where it gave me all the verifications, but for some reason the TikTok streaming thing doesn't let me. The TikTok streaming thing doesn't let me use my video card and camera capture system. It doesn't detect it. And so what you have to do is you have to add, this is weird, you have to add your camera as a video capture source and it picks it up just fine. But you have to go live with an actual camera. And it doesn't detect the video capture source as a camera. And so if I go live by maybe using like a virtual camera or something like that, it automatically flags my stream as unoriginal content. So, well, let's add a. Can we add a YouTube counter? Do we have to do all the? We have to do all the API stuff too, don't we? What else? Wow, that's awesome. Oh man, that's amazing. I love having the counter on the stream. Look at this, guys. We built this. We built this. Let me just look at this. We actually made this thing. Look at this. Like we just made that. We just had Claude make a viewer counter for Kick live on stream. That's crazy. Well, I'm so stoked about being able to do that. I'm so stoked to be able to. I just. What else can we do? Let me see what other API calls there are for Kick. Let's do that. How about we do that? Let me hold on, deleting an unneeded reference. There we go. Okay. And the chat is not lined up there, is it? The chat is weird. Let me just go down just a little bit. It's good enough for now. Okay, let's see what other API calls can we do with Kick? This is incredible. Actually, it might not even be an API call because the last one wasn't. It just looked at my username and was able to generate that. Kick has 2 layers. Their new official public API. Official API, I can do stream key, channel write, chat write, user read. chat bot that reads and sends messages, follow alert overlay, sub / gifted sub notifications, and a going live webhook trigger. Let's do the. I can do follower count, follower goal, now live, webhook fires, triggers a Discord social post and a chat bot, official chat right, go let you post message program. Let's do this. All right. Let's do sub and gifted notifications. Why was it thinking about Twitch? Nobody asked you about Twitch. CC Grip says to solve the Raymond hypothesis live on stream. I don't even know what the Raymond hypothesis is. Christian Upload says, we built this, no thanks to Matt Walsh and his negative energy. That's absolutely true. Dude, why is nobody watching on Facebook? I have 15,000 followers on Facebook, and you telling me that Facebook can't send this live stream out to a single person? Look at it code, guys. Look at it code. Look at it code. It's the biggest problem in mathematics to date. See you, Play Skull. Have a great night. Look at it go. Why did Siri just activate? Man, it was not easy doing this. This is gonna burn all my Claude credits. Yeah. This is the thing, like when AI is coding, you feel like so like non-productive because it's just doing things for you. Christian Upload says, according to the movies, we just need to get the janitor in to solve the math. That is correct. I think the janitor now is your AI companion. Wow, what is going on here? It actually gave me a built-in chime. You guys see this? Wow. Wow, I even have volume. And I can add my own custom URL sound. Oh my goodness. Well, let's see how this works. Man, this is crazy. All right, let's see. So let's add a browser source. Add browser source. Kick gift subs. I have no idea what this is going to look like. Complete mystery to me. Add this. And then we'll keep that resolution that it has. And then we'll backslash file name. Get rid of the CSS. Refresh cache of current page. Hit OK. And then I have to interact, I think. Interact. Well, that doesn't come up. Does it not? Why is that not coming up? See, now we're bug fixing again. Let me make sure I put it in right. That is the right address. Refresh cat. Oh, there it goes. There it is. Now we interact. Alert duration 6 seconds. And then save and connect. Oh, it's not interactable. Well, you know what we can do? We can delete this. We will delete this. Delete. Yes. And then we'll load it. That's a Chrome window. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Backslash file name. Here we go. I'm King Ginger. Save and connect. Channel slug is required. Oh. Maybe that was why. Okay. Well, I can't really test this. I can't test it because I need a gifted sub to be able to test it. But I'm assuming it works. But if you guys were to see it, it's just going to look like this. Like this is. So it's just completely blank for now. I don't know if I like that as much as the other one. So. All right, I'm not gonna solve the hymen. What is that? I need to solve the Riemann hypothesis. I'm not gonna solve that because if I do that, it'll take all my Claude AI credits. So, wow, that's crazy. That's amazing. We can code stuff on Kick like that. I'm super pumped about that. That completely derailed just the possibilities alone completely derailed the entire stream. But unbelievable. Well, Grok refused. Oh man. Well, hey, that was fantastic. Thanks to everybody to watching, and thanks to everybody on Facebook that didn't get to watch because Facebook absolutely just would not promote this stream today. Unbelievable tragedy on account of Facebook. Absolutely repulsive. Shame on you, Facebook. But anyway, it was great having everybody on today. And we will be back. Thanks to all the Kick viewers. Thanks to everybody that's watching. Also, Rumble is a complete useless waste of time. 0 comments, nobody watching. What is the point of being on Rumble? I have no idea. If you're not botted on Rumble, nobody's gonna watch you. So Anyway, absolutely fantastic. Super excited about that kick live counter. Looking forward to seeing that go up. And like the fact that it's on stream, we can like celebrate the wins, you know? So anyway, looking forward to seeing you guys again. I'll probably live stream again on Friday. I was off. I had a cold last week, so I didn't stream at all. I was really sick all last week. And then Monday, me and my wife celebrated our anniversary. So I didn't stream that day. But anyways, it was absolutely great seeing you guys. Really happy to be back on live stream, and really excited for what I can do with my OBS setup and live stream setup now that I have the One Ring.